Hi folks, Healthy Prepper here. Just finished some couponing and gathered up some toothpaste on the latest CVS deal going on. I think it was buy $20 worth and you get 10 extra bucks back. But the reason for this video, since I'm a prepper and I wanted to think about toothpaste and think about specifically its uses for preppers. So if you are stockpiling or gathering some toothpaste with your couponing for your preps, here's some uses that might be assistance as you go along. Okay, first of all, one is the cleaning the threads of a pipe, especially if you get the toothpaste with the baking soda in it and you use the toothbrush and let's say the pipe threads might be a little bit rusty. You can use a baking soda toothpaste to brush around the threads to help remove some of the rust and gunk. It's a great abrasive that way. It's a mild abrasive and it might help you in a pinch. Number two is spackling any drywall in holes that you might have. If you're doing some building or construction of a bunker or something like that and you need to patch a few holes and you just don't know where the spackle is at the moment and it's a small hole, put a little toothpaste in there, let it dry, sand it down, and do what you got to do. Paint it, whatever have you not. Number three is prevent goggles from fogging. If anybody's been a scuba diver, you may remember either putting toothpaste inside your scuba goggles, rubbing it around, and rinsing it really well. This helps reduce the amount of fog that builds up. And since during any apocalyptic pinch, a lot of us might be building our own things. We may be using goggles a lot because we're working with tools such as saws or axes, things like that, where we want to protect our eyes. So anti-fogging uses for any kind of glasses or goggles. Next one is if you're ever dealing with any dead animals or dead bodies from people in a prepping situation, which is possible, you can put a couple of little dollops of this under your nose to help deal with the rancid smell. I remember that scene from Silence of the Lambs where they put that swab of stuff under their noses in order to go examine the dead bodies. So in a pinch, it's a good thing to remember. Also, another idea is to polish metals. It can shine or polish all sorts of different kinds of metals, like chromes and anything to give it a shiny surface. Let's say you need to have some type of reflective surface or to signal somebody. You know, if you've got your toothpaste there, I don't know what kind of situation that would be, but you know, it's better to know than not know. It's very important to develop the MacGyver skills as we go along, peeps. I'm telling you, you know, these things sound crazy, but, you know, better to have heard them once and tuck them away. Okay, a few more. You know, this stuff can clean and scour dirty counters. You put a little dollop on it, it's on a counter, it's like soft scrub. And you go around with your cloth and clean things off. It's good to clean faucets and things like that. But remember hard surfaces, which are going to be so important to keep clean in any apocalyptic pinch. So it does have value there. Another one is if you have a small abscess or a pimple or a bug bite, you can put a tiny drop of toothpaste on there. It's going to work to help heal that small lesion by a couple of methods. One is if it has any baking soda, it will help draw. The toothpaste itself will dry, so it will help draw abscess out. And also, if there's any essential oil, such as wintergreen or any kind of peppermint, that has natural antibiotic, antiviral, antifungal properties, so that will help kill any organism that is potentially living in the abscess. Now, obviously, if you have a gaping open wound, you don't want to go squirt toothpaste in it. But so you just use common sense here. This would be something from very small. And let's say you don't have any triple antibiotic ointment. Let's say you don't have any hydrogen peroxide. If you got your toothpaste that you've built up from your couponing stores, there you go. Sorry for the dog barking. Okay, another thing is cleanliness is so important that you can also use toothpaste underneath your fingernails to clean them. You can use the whitening kind to get the nail itself whiter, but honestly, in an apocalyptic pinch, Toothpaste, because of its flexibility and pliability, will easily go under a nail, and you can use a little fingernail brush or just rub it on a washcloth or something like that, and that will help keep your fingers clean. Okay, another one is you can wash your hands with it, and it gets rid of fish scent that is embedded in your hands. Hey, we may be doing some fishing as we go along through these apocalyptic pinches, and you know, gathering your own food and things like that. And those scents do get embedded into your skin. So put a little dollop of toothpaste there, rub, and that's going to permeate the skin, and rinse that off really well, and hopefully that'll take care of the nasty scent. And last and final one for preppers is Deodorizes plastic bottles. I thought this was a great one because a lot of us might be utilizing plastic bottles to carry our water. Long-term supply water, short-term supply water, little bottles of water, stuff like that. They may start to smell bad over time. Plastic can retain scent, can retain color and scent depending on the type of plastic. So put a little bit of toothpaste in the bottle with some water, shake it up really good, let it sit for a bit, and then rinse it out, and that should really help deal with any nasty smells coming out of your plastic bottles. So there you go, folks. Some quick tips for preppers with toothpaste who may have gathered some through couponing or whatever have you means. Happy and healthy prepping, and always be prepared. Take care, folks.